Hello everyone, good evening. This is White Wolf, and I wanted to talk about new beginnings and realizing that every day that you walk and every day that you wake up, you're making a deposit into the cosmic piggy bank on how you're maintaining your vibration, on how you're maintaining your kindness, your countenance, your way that you carry yourself, and the way that you maintain that frequency, and allowing yourself to understand that every day is a new beginning. Every day is a shot at redemption. Every day that you wake up in the morning is a way that you can assess your thoughts and assess your emotions and access the soul's wisdom and to release the overarching dichotomy and illusion of right and wrong. So we're stepping away from right or wrong. We can't live within our lack beliefs. We can't live within the scope of awareness that we've been impaired with. So now that we have to relearn everything, we have to remember everything that we forgot. We have to remember everything that we forgot through the veil of illusion, the veil of amnesia, the veil of forgetting, the veil of doubt. And once we release all of that and we choose to empower it and we choose to go by the vibration of love and to follow our heart and our desires and our purification and our ego, so that we are allowing our ego to be purified and we're allowing our ego to start flowing as it should. And it should only be about what your heart wants, what your resonance wants, what you want to follow, what guidance mechanism that you want to follow. And realizing that you are your own stargate. You are the reason why you are opening up ancient gates that have been closed for so long. But just know that every day that you wake up in the morning and you follow your journey and you're following the signs and you're following confirmations and you're going along this expansive journey of awakening and understanding that you are here to breathe. You are here to breathe life into everything that you are. And you're confirming everything that you are not. So confirm what you are. And every day that you're making a deposit, you're giving power to your future, giving power to the future manifestations, but you're also maintaining that present awareness. And you're not looking back anymore. You're looking forward. You're looking in that direct line of sight of the light of the Oracle of Love, Light, and Wisdom. So if you guys are coming into the feed, feel free to share out, feel free to donate, and also feel free to book a private session as well. This is White Wolf. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. Also, I dropped a lot of content earlier. So when we're understanding that new beginnings is saying that I am afresh and anew, I am a mantra, I am another cosmic reset, I am a karmic reset. So every time that you're saying that I am a new beginning, or realizing that we all have transcendent new beginnings because we have humble beginnings. Because we have humble beginnings is because that we come from a place of maybe trauma, abuse, or even poverty. So since we come from that, now we have a new beginning. Since you've awakened, now you have a new beginning. You have a new foresight. You have a new belief system. You have a new energy that is more expansive and more aligned with your vibration. And it's time to live in your own paradox. When we're living in our own paradox, we're perfecting the illusion that we're in already. So now that we're perfecting the illusion that we're in already, it's because we're making our own reality, but it's also understanding that anything that is of a distortion, anything that is of a vibration of lower density of energy, is realizing that you don't want that in your energetic field. You want your energy, you want your empowerment, you want your world to be uplifting, you want your energy to be uplifting. So it means that you have to be so vibrationally in alignment that you almost become selfish. So you understand that you become selfish because you focus on your self-realization, your self-awareness, your awareness of the self, and knowing thyself and accepting thyself. When you accept yourself fully, you're accepting the freedom that you are so that you can become free will. And when you accept your desires, you accept your quirks, you accept everything as it is, and you allow it to be perfected, in the I am as it is. So understanding that true acceptance means that you are not biased towards your vibration, to your alignment, to your truth. Every time that you go against your truth, every time that you go against your resonance, every time that you go against everything that you want out of your life, and you keep continuing to perpetuate a cycle that does not fit your theme of your life. A person asks, how do you apply for a reading? You can just message me on TikTok. You can just message me on TikTok. That's how you apply for a reading. So understanding this underlying fact that you can literally focus on the attention and the intention, and then it allows it to be an extension of energy. So attention, intention, and extension leads to expansion. That's 4 words that can allow you to understand that you're saying a lot without having to say much. So understanding that whenever you're aligning with your new beginning, with your goal, with your newfound self-realization, it turns into acting on something. It turns into picking up on the breadcrumb trails of excitement, but also it becomes more than that. It becomes a newfound stability, a newfound security, because you realize that the universe is unlimited. You have unlimited data with the universe. So you understand that you have unlimited data with the universe. That means you have unlimited possibilities. That means you have an infinitesimally amount of opportunities to change your life. So also, guys, just know that if you want a reading, if you want to do an appointment, feel free to share out, feel free to donate. Also, just follow me, and then you can message me for a reading or anything like that. So when you're going about your journey and you finally reached a point where you're very fed up with what does not want to understand that you're becoming truthfully aligned, and you're becoming truthfully in your own dome, in your own resonance, in your own galaxy. And when you want to be in that, you don't allow anything to distort that, to try to change that. And you don't care what's on the outside, because you already know what's on the inside. But the inside and the outside are coming together like the subconscious and the conscious. So when you're allowing that subconscious and the conscious to be present, and you're allowing them to come together, kind of like the masculine and the feminine, coming together and balancing each other out, but also allowing the mother and the father to become one, Mother Gaia and God Source Energy to become one. Now, you can look at God in many different ways. You can see God as an alien. You can see God as a fairy. You can see God in many ways. But when you say my mother and father are one, this means that there's a grounding effect. You're grounded in truth. You're grounded in the roots. There's a recalibration. But also, you have this voice. You have this clear direction. You have this authority. You have this tenacity. You're tenacious in not resisting your desires and resisting your vibration. So when you understand that nothing can affect your vibration unless you truly allow your vibration to be affected, or that you give your power away to something that is lacking, to something that allows you to disassociate from your vibration, that allows you to snap out of alignment. But even the fact that you're aware of yourself falling out of alignment and being able to recalibrate is very beautiful, because we're all healing and we're all changing and growing and expanding within ourselves. But then once we expand within ourselves, then the external reality changes. And then once we are able to not be affected by what is here and what is now, or what someone said, or a thought that you had, or some music that you were listening to, or a show that you were watching on your television, when you're able to be so crystalline and clear and just here, and you allow the vibration to emit that frequency, but you allow the frequency to not cloud your judgment, and you allow yourself to be in such a protective bubble, even though a lot of people in the third dimension are in a bubble. But now you're in a golden bubble of transcendence, and you don't have to deflect, or you don't have to argue this or that, or you don't have to see who you're voting for, because now you already know that the divine has you in the palm of its hand, and that debunking the realm of right or wrong and getting out of that stale energy and getting out of that negative energy and truly believing into the point where we absolutely know that the divine has us in the palm of its hand. It turns into a belief, but belief so hard that it turns into an inner knowingness, an interconnectedness, when you really absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that I am secure, that I am safe, that I am supported. Then that is true oneness, when you understand that you're completely letting go. It's completely powerful. It's completely just you opening up your pores. It's just giving your allegiance to anything that was clouding your vibration, clouding your judgment, making you feel as if you're being put into a box. So anything that was coming in, you totally ignore that and you disregard it and you throw it in the trash and throw it out the window, because it is not of you. It is not of your vibration. It is not of source energy. So whenever you state that I am the new beginning, you have totally pushed the reset button. You have given yourself a cosmic reset. You've given yourself a karmic reset. You've given yourself a reset for all of your lifetimes. You have given yourself that moment where you can really start over. You can start fresh. You can start anew. And if that new beginning doesn't work, you can start on a new beginning, and then a new beginning, and then a new beginning. And you can keep redoing this, because life is like a video game. You realize life is like a video game because of the very fact that you can go at this and it might be a harder difficulty. The difficulty might be harder. You were on medium, but now you're on hard, and then you get on extra hard, and then you get on extra hard, but you're able to handle extra hard. So every time that you up a new level, you're able to handle more pressure. You're able to handle more things in your life that you were not able to handle maybe years before. So every time that we go through another peak and another valley, so you understand that through these peaks and valleys, they are not here to hurt you, because what you're doing is that you're turning mountains into molehills. Through those peaks and valleys, you're turning mountains into molehills. If Jesus turned water into wine, then you can absolutely walk on the water, and you can really change everything in your life. So also, if you're on this feed right now, I have psychic services. If you follow me, you can message me on TikTok. Feel free to share out. And also, we have psychic readings, appointments, healings, activations, and all of that good stuff. So, excuse me. So when you understand that when you say new beginning, you're really saying to the universe that I want to go at this again, but you're not waiting until you incarnate again. Because you've lived this already over and over and over and over and over a billion times, right? So if you've lived this over and over and over a billion times, you don't necessarily want to go through it again, even though you might go through it again, or you might experience another state of being in another realm, in another galaxy, doing something else. I don't necessarily have the answer for that for you, but it's not about having the full answer. It's not always having everything figured out, but it's just the question that drives that inspiration, that drives the pulse, the energy, the charge, the revamping, taking on new ground, shaking things up, stepping on toes, and also breaking a lot of rules and making your own rules along the way. That is quantum codification. Codification because you're able to make your own regulations, your own laws, your own rules, and you're able to go your own way because you are the Stargate. You are the emphatic energy of source energy. So we're going to do a meditation. So if anybody's on the feed right now, I'm going to say this one last time. Feel free to share out. Feel free to donate. Even though I don't have the donations on there. I don't know why I say that. I used to be live on Facebook a lot so that I'd have it on there. Also, feel free to share out. Feel free to make an appointment, message me, share out. We're going to do a meditation very, very soon. So, what I want you guys to do is that I want you to relax. I want you to take a deep breath. Exhale. And I want this to be a mantra that you can say every morning that you wake up. I am the never-ending new beginning. Every time that I declare the new beginning, I have pushed the cosmic reset. I have pushed the reset button on my life. I have set the karmic reset. I forgive and I heal my past lifetimes. I'm choosing to hold my head up high and to focus on the bright side. And I'm choosing to go on with my life here in the emphatic present. A new day has dawned on me. I am the dawning of a new day. I don't try to have a good day. I try to have a great day. I am source energy, and I only allow what I want in my energetic field, in my world, in my own reality that is absolutely perfected. And I choose to psychically protect myself over anything that goes against my resonance, that goes against my truth. That I fully let go of any doubt, of any worry, of any fear, releasing and debunking the condemnation of right and wrong. As I release that, I can start again. I can keep doing it again. I can be reborn again. I can resurrect myself when I go through a dark night of the soul. I feed the spirit with what it needs. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And allow an overwhelming sense of peace to come over you. Ease the body in your heart. Ease your mind. Ease your physical body, and also the metaphysical body. It's okay to be selfish because now you're focusing on your alignment. You're focusing on your individuality. You're focusing on your journey. You're focusing how you want to become a student of the craft of meditation. And do whatever you can to keep yourself committed, dedicated, and inspired. And just appreciate the interwoven and interconnectedness that you're feeling right now. And it feels good to be in the here and the now and the right now and what is truthfully relevant. Choosing the most empowering words to say, the most empowering actions to do, the most in resonance, the most in alignment, the most touching. Let it become more tangible. Allow it to become stronger. just know there's windows of opportunity. The open doors of heaven can be laid at your feet if you really want it to. And if you don't have the willingness to know, make yourself believe to the point where you know the truth. Take one last deep breath. Exhale. When I snap my fingers, you'll come back to. You'll have a greater sense of clarity. You will know who you are, and you'll become the oracle of Loveline Wisdom, which is God in human form. And so it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the meditation. As you're coming back and coming back to yourselves, also just know that you can make appointments. Feel free to share out, and also just follow me or message me on this live, and I'll try to find a way to get back with you guys. But you can apply for readings and healings and activations and codes, downloads, and questions. People from the other side have come through many of my appointments and all kinds of that stuff. I felt the urge to go live. I felt the urge in the pull to go live, because when we go live, we're able to really connect with everybody. And I've always felt in resonance to do so. And with the help of my partner, because she was one of the reasons why she was the reason why I awakened, and one of the reasons of why I went live. And because it's just very beautiful that we're all connecting, and that we're blessed to connect and talk about spirit through this phone. And that's why it's beautiful, because we're able to connect with the facets of the universe with this phone. And with this broadcast, we're able to connect with one another. So the fact that we're able to connect with one another is that we're able to meditate together, we're able to seek advice from each other, and also just to build a sense of community. And also understanding that we're all prophets, and we're all on our own inner compass. We're all a part of this growing organism, and we're all a part of this cosmic atlas. So because an atlas is trying to show you where to go, what direction to go, and it doesn't matter what direction you go, because love is truthfully a circle. Because life is like a circle. Anything that you thought you missed, it will come back to you tenfold. Anything that you thought you missed out, or you felt you were too late, or you felt like you rushed everything, or you felt like, I'm never going to get another chance, I am done, then you realize that I am the dawning of a new day. I am the new beginning. I am the light that is crashing through the darkness. You are the light that's crashing through the darkness. And you just have to see things from that perspective. And some people will be like, oh, you're just being airy-fairy and only being positive. Enlightenment becomes empowerment. Enlightenment becomes that source of creation. Enlightenment becomes the overwhelming preference that you're living by. So don't be based in the statistics, and don't be based in what is real, because being a realist is very painful. Being a realist, instead of embracing the cosmic reality of the absolute, because it doesn't matter if you go up or down or diagonal or crisscross, it will always lead you to that golden oasis. It will always lead you to that light. It will always lead you there. And God's source energy never, ever will mislead you, because truth always stands. Truth stands above all else. So God's source energy never leaves us. The true assistance from the divine will always be able to assist us, pick us up, and show us what we can truly do. So, thank you guys so much. Feel free to share this out. Also, follow me and message me on TikTok. You can make an appointment. Psychic readings, healings, activations. We can discuss prices. I don't like to throw prices anymore out there, because I just don't, because then it gives people an idea in their head, and I don't want to fill a bunch of ideas. We can discuss it. So feel free to share out. Feel free to donate. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I hope you enjoyed this live feed. Thank you all so much. And feel free to follow. Feel free to share out. This is White Wolf signing off, and so it is.